Hello friends, welcome back to Basic Knowledge. Today we will discuss 50 most important current affairs MCQs from international, national, sports, economics, technological development, indexes and other various topics perfect for UPSC, State Public Service Commission, SSC, RRB and other competitive exams. Each question appears on screen followed by a brief explanation so you can learn and revise in one go. Hit like, share, comment, subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a new update. Let's begin with the MCQ. Which organization has developed Pratuch, a credit card size computer? The correct option is option number A, Raman Research Institute, RRI, Bengaluru. The main objective is to understand the sound of the early stages of the universe, that is 21 centimeter hydrogen signals. When is National Space Day celebrated in India? It commemorates the successful landing of Chandrayaan-3 on the moon. 2025 theme was Aryabhata to Gangayaan, Ancient Wisdom to Infinite Possibilities. The correct option is option number C, August 23. Which Indian astronaut traveled to the International Space Station ISS under Axiom 4 mission? D is the right answer, Shubhanshu Shukla. Which Indian cities have prohibited begging across all public places including given alms? The correct option is option number A, Bhopal and Indore. Which state or UT has become the first in India to make robotics education compulsory for all class 10 students? A is the right answer, Kerala. The Lunar Polar Exploration Mission (LUPEX) is a joint project between which two space agencies? B is the right answer, ISRO, that is in India, and JAXA, Japan. Who has been appointed as the 13th Chief Information Commissioner of India as of late 2025? D is the right answer, Raj Kumar Goyal. What was the theme of the 17th BRICS Summit 2025? The 17th BRICS Summit 2025 was held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And the theme of the BRICS Summit 2025 was Strengthening Global South Cooperation for a More Inclusive and Sustainable Governance. That is option number C. The 6th BIMSTEC Summit 2025 was hosted by which country? C is the right answer, Thailand. The BIMSTEC Bangkok Vision 2030 was adopted here, and Bangladesh assumed the chairmanship for the next tenure. The 8th Indian Ocean Conference IOC 2025 was held in 2025 theme was Voyage to New Horizons of Maritime Partnership. A is the right answer, Muscat, Oman. What was the official theme of the 2025 G20 Summit? It was held in Johannesburg, South Africa. Significant outcome of the theme 2025 is launch of a cost of capital commission for credit rating reform alongside commitments to women's empowerment and climate finance. The correct answer is option number A, solidarity, equality, sustainability. Which country will host the G7 summit in 2026? D is the right answer, France. The 51st G7 summit in 2025 was hosted by Canada. The India's first quantum computing village was established in the main objective is to promote research, innovation, and industrial growth in quantum technologies. And the right answer is option number A, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. Which of the following is the highest civilian award of Cyprus conferred on PM Modi on June 16, 2025? B is the right answer, Order of Macarius III. President Draupadi Murmu was awarded the City Key of Honor by which country? C is the right answer, Portugal. Which team won the 134th Durand Cup in 2025? C is the right answer, Northeast United FC. Who was crowned Miss Universe India 2025? It was held in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Right answer is D, Manika Vishwakarma. Who was appointed as the chairman of the 8th Pay Commission? B is the right answer, Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai. Who won the Men's Asia Cup 2025? It was held in UAE. And the right answer is option number A, India. Which country became the first in the world to grant legal rights to Amazon's stingless bees? It recognized as right-bearing entities. They are considered critical for the ecosystem as they pollinate over 80% of Amazonian flora. And the right option is option number A, Peru. Which two countries participated in the joint military exercise Desert Cyclone 2? D is the right answer, India and United Arab Emirates UAE. What was the primary objective of the US military's Operation Absolute Resolve conducted on January 3, 2026? B is the right answer, to capture Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. When was Operation Sindoor carried out by the Indian Armed Forces in response to the Pahalgam terror attack on terrorists? B is the right answer, May 7, 2025. Which operation was launched by India to evacuate its citizens from the Israel-Iran conflict in 2025? Option number A, Operation Sindhu. Who has been appointed as the new chairman and managing director of the Food Corporation of India (FCI) in late December 2025? C is the right answer, Rabindra Kumar Agarwal. Who was appointed as the chief of NASA on December 17, 2025? A is the right answer, Jared Isaacman. Who won the Men's Open 2025 FIDE World Rapid Chess Championship? This is the right answer, Magnus Carlsen. Which state or UT has made it mandatory to install QR code on all roads from January 1, 2026? C is the right answer. That is Delhi. What was the theme of the National Bird Day held on 5th January 2026? B is the right answer. A bird in flight is poetry in motion. The Earth observation satellite Envesha EOS-N1 was launched on, D is the right answer, January 12, 2026. Which university developed Lachit 1, the first satellite from Northeast India, launched on January 12, 2026? C is the right answer, Assam Don Bosco University, ADBU. What is the currently confirmed expected launch year for ISRO's Mangalyaan 2 mission? It will be using LVM-3 rocket for launching, and the primary objective is to soft land on Mars. The correct option is option number C, 2030. Which country has announced the plans to build a nuclear power plant on the moon by 2026? That is option number A, Russia. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missile is a joint venture between which two nations? The name BrahMos is derived from two rivers, that is Brahmaputra, India, and Moskva, Russia. The Philippines became the first country to acquire the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from India, and the initial delivery starts in April 2024 to strengthen the Philippine Marine Corps. And the correct option is option number D, Russia and India. What is the theme of the second Global Buddhist Summit, which was held from January 24 to 25, 2026? It was held in New Delhi at Bharat Mandapam. It was organized by International Buddhist Confederation (IBC) in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture, and the theme is option number A, collective wisdom, united voice and mutual coexistence. What is the name of the initiative under which India is launching its first hydrogen powered train? It was developed by Integral Coach Factory, Chennai, and scheduled to operate in Sonipat, Haryana. And the correct option is option number A, hydrogen for heritage. What is Project Suncatcher? The right answer is B, a Google research initiative to deploy AI data centers in space. What is the maximum range of the newly developed Pinnacle Long Range Guided Rocket LRGR-120? It is a multi-barrel rocket launcher developed by DRDO, successfully test firing in Chandipur, Odisha. And the right answer is option number D, 120 km. What is the India's global rank in the 2025 Index of Economic Freedom? It is issuing organization is the Heritage Foundation and the Wall Street Journal, USA. Top 3 countries are Singapore, Switzerland, and Ireland. And The right answer is option number C, 128. What are the indicators of the Global Hunger Index, GHI? Here India's global rank in Global Hunger Index is 102, and the indicators are undernourishment, child stunting, child wasting, child mortality rate, and the correct option is option number E, all the above. As per Niti Aayog Export Preparedness Index EPI 2024, which state secured the top position? The index ranks states based on four main pillars: export infrastructure, policy and governance, industry and innovation ecosystem, and export performance. And the right option is option number B, Maharashtra. Which country is ranked as the most peaceful in the world for the 17th consecutive year in the Global Peace Index 2025? It publishes annually by Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP, and India ranked 115 out of 163 countries. Right answer is option number D, Iceland. Which country has become the world's largest rice producer, overtaking China? A is the right answer, India. What is the rank of the Indian passport in the Henley Passport Index 2026? Here, Singapore got the first rank. Indian passport holders can visit 55 countries visa-free or with visa on arrival in 2026. And the right answer is option number B, 80. Which country topped the Sustainable Development Goals SDG Index 2025? Here India ranks 99th in the SDG Index 2025. And the right answer is option number B, Finland. What is the position of India in the Global Terrorism Index 2025? It is issued by Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP, and India got 14th rank. There is option number C. According to the World Happiness Report 2025, which country has been ranked as the happiest for the 8th consecutive year? This report is issued by United Nations Sustainable Development Solution Network, and India ranked 118th, and the correct option is option number C, Finland. Which country recently became the first in the world to commercially produce biobitumen for road construction? The correct option is option number A, India. We missed out 48 before. What is India's rank in the Global Innovation Index GII 2025? It is published by World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, and the top 3 countries are Switzerland, Sweden, and USA. And the right option is option number B, 38. Last question. Who is the 53rd and current Chief Justice of India? D is the right answer, Justice Surya Kant. Question number 51. Parakram Diwas 2026 marks the birth anniversary of which freedom fighter? Give your answer in the comment. That's all for today. If there is any specific area you would love to see covered in the next video, just drop a comment below and let me know. I will try to bring up in the next video. Thank you. See you in the next video.